Hello, hello, welcome back. Alright, so here we go. It's time to finish out the Dark Prince story. So, just like the other two paths, it'll be straight to, into the boss. Honestly, we could just... Oh, yeah, we're going the wrong way. Honestly, just... Or most of these guys, they're not really a threat to us, and we can just keep hauling ass. Because you want to get to the boss, we want to get past him, and then start up the post game, which allows us to get access to Class 4, and then Class 4 will be going for Black Rabite into, Anise Stockade. Alright, we just want to replenish the chaos protection and all that. Make sure we get that. There we go. And once again, there he is, looking at, staring at us mincingly.
Such a shame. The tree has withered completely, and the goddess of mana is no more. Are you in pain?
Oh yeah, this is actually a plot point I should have talked about with the other stuff.
Shall we end this? I will simply wear his body and cast my previous one and all its horrible memories aside.
And we start out with debuffing. And remember correctly, is elements of resistance and weakness. Strength and weakness will change. So basically, this is what you would have seen if we weren't skipping scenes in the first and second pass.
This is it. Our final battle.
Not necessarily our final battle. See, he absorbs. Looks like he's actually fire right now. I can't quite tell. Yeah, absorbs fire, absorbs wind, lightning, darkness. Notice she's got him down to half health already. Surprise! He's got an extra life bar. So unlike the first and second, final bosses, he gets a refill. So you can't just, straight cheese him. Although it's pretty close, huh? Okay, so let's see. He's using fire, so he should be weak against ice. It doesn't say, so no weakness. Holy boat, absorbs. Okay, I think those are actually not. I don't think it's actually an elemental thing. I think he just has those built in. I could have sworn back in the original he did have the elemental weakness and strength and all that. Wait, why is it not letting us pick her? There we go. And there we go. So yeah, he's actually the hardest of the three final bosses, but he's actually not that much harder, even playing on hard mode now. On expert in no future, he's probably actually supreme badass. Now we can see how different it is when you have Riesz as the main character or Hawkeye as the main character, and your path was, Dark Majesty, well, Dark Prince.
Angela, where have you been?
Now this changes if you are on Dragon Emperor, because Dragon Emperor you actually see Valda back in the Dragon's Maw. I remember, didn't we talk about this actually back during the Dragon Emperor playthrough about how she the dialogue changes because she would have seen her back in Dragon's Maw?
Doesn't come easily for you. I pray to the goddess of mana every day.
Mother.
What's wrong, Angela? I cannot, even if I was being controlled.
No,
Thank you.
Hawkeye, it's you.
Jessica.
We did kind of skip this visiting her, huh?
Doing fine.
Then again, no, it's cutscenes, yeah.
Thieves from all around the world.
Father.
Jessica,
Also, now that I'm thinking about it,
I fear I have been trapped in
apparently there was a, other than the Duran Pride ability,
I was
there was actually one we missed with Hawkeye, but we can only get it if we found the merchant that was in his intro.
beloved thief guild. Now that mana as we have known it no longer this desert was once
And I think we can still get that, but we need Hawkeye in the party, period. And I don't know if you have to have him as the main character or have done his intro.
Riesz, Elliot. I'm okay. I had a really and they told me something important. They said that I shouldn't keep relying on you for everything. Oh, Elliot.
So while this is going, I'm going to check and see what that chain ability is, because I need to see what it says about the specifics.
Elliot and I will work hard to build Laurent back into the peaceful kingdom it once was. Even though this world no longer
Okay, so yes, we got to find the merchant.
continue to watch over my friends and me on our journey. We will do our best in the coming times.
So let's see if we can find out where this merchant is. I don't think I've done Hawkeye's intro since maybe the Let's Play. Okay, Anise is active? Yeah. Okay, so it's somewhere in tier 10, apparently.
Trials of Mana.
Also, I need to issue more corrections on Zable Fahr's ring. Apparently, I checked, the Let's Plays, and we found 2 rings in that playthrough. So it completely slipped my mind that, you could actually get Zable Fahr's ring. I have no excuse for this other than I just completely forgot and somehow thought because of the way the final, the Dark Benevolent dungeon worked, there wasn't actually a ring. And honestly, and I checked into it, my sources for information on stuff that I might be wrong on, I checked, double check on stuff like this, and they recommended the rings are only good for the boss fights, for the Benevolent boss fights. So yeah, I kind of figured the rings were not as good as they should be. Anyway, let's go back to Sertan, because that's where the merchant is. Let's see if we can find this guy. Also, how do we know to go over to the Royal Library? Like, I mean, that's always confused me. How do we know that? All right, so we gotta find a stately house or so. Since it's a home, since it was part of the introduction, it's gonna be right in the Sertan itself. And it's probably this house, actually. Oh, wait. Is it? Okay, just looks like one of them. You know, the really gamey way, gamey way to do this would be to do a quick run as Hawkeye just to find a house. Because I do not remember which one it was. The only thing is this big one, we were just in, but the merchant's not there. It could honestly be one of those time-sensitive ones, just like with King Richard, which would honestly be awful. Oh, wait, he could actually be... It could be a time of day thing. Let's see if we can... Damn, no Skyrim effect, huh? Oh, huh. Okay, so they do go... Interesting. I'm gonna see if I can find it, 'cause, yeah. This is one... Should be able to find. Oh, apparently he's outside. That would explain a lot, wouldn't it? Let me see. No wonder we couldn't find him. He's not even in here anymore. And that makes sense. Okay, yeah, there he is. He's over here. So that makes sense, actually. Because if you don't do the introduction, you wouldn't be able to get to that area normally. So it's an interesting... honestly, I don't know if there's any actual use for this. It only increases your magic defense. If it increased your defense overall, it would be incredibly strong. I don't know if there's any particular use for this. Anyway, off to Valsina. Let's get rolling. Wait, okay, there we are. Oh, of course, star. Yeah, stupid me. And unfortunately, once again, we're going to have to deal with the hell that is Angela. It's by far the hardest of the 1v1s. Unlike, unlike the Dragon Emperor, we don't need to get her Mimicqueen because the party should be strong enough that we do not need Mimicqueen to carry us through it. Thanks to the Speed New Game Plus.
Oh, this book's...
Oh, does this mean that you can see my aura?
Whoa! A book that talks?
Ah, yes. I was once a great magician, known as Master Grand Qua.
Huh!
Your world is
I was reading that as Grand Croix. I don't even know why.
kept by someone deeply connected.
I think we haven't heard it properly voiced since the Let's Play.
That hold meaning.
And I was reading it as Grand Croix. And since we don't have Duran this time around, yeah, we just can't go through his right away. See, okay, Hawkeye's is very close. Honestly, we should just get Angela's out of the way first. Because that by far is going to be the hardest one, and yeah. We don't have to go back and get... go back and get it. Let's see, where... Oh, I'm baiting myself here. Go back and get it before doing the others, because we are already strong thanks to New Game Plus and have all these extra abilities. This is... Huh. I never noticed that one there. Kind of interesting how Athena is open. I don't remember if Athena is open. Wait, was it? Yeah, it's not open unless Angela's in the party or you're on Dragon Emperor.
There's only one person I could ask about this. Come on! I gotta go see my mother.
These cats just chilling here, hanging out, even though we have no more need for her stuff.
Oh, I do not believe this must be the entrance to the trial of. Don't worry, Mother. I.
Oh boy, we have her set up for boss killing, so it should be a little bit better this time around. Yeah, we have double boss damage bonuses, so.
I wonder what sort of trial is waiting for you. I don't know, but one thing is certain. No matter what happens, I am going to complete this trial. I know this will make my mother proud of me. I'll show you what I can really do.
Friggin' ow. Also, you can tell Glitter Dust is just a wee bit better than Doppelganger for this. Ah, see, we got caught by that. So yeah, the animation lock is a problem like it was in the first one, but first time, but it's not as bad here because we know now about it. Plus, we have 30% damage bonus.
I wonder what sort of trial is waiting for you. I don't know. A copy can't hope to replicate all this. I'll show you what I can really do. Too much for you.
How many hits is that? What was that, 10 hits? Jesus. Starting to think maybe we now know what the magic defense perk would have been for. I think that's a 10-hit combo. Wow, okay, that's pretty economical damage actually. Too many hits is once for every element. Wow, we couldn't. Here we are spamming the dodge, and it's just not letting us dodge.
I wonder what sort of trial is waiting for you. I can't see any. A copy can't hope to replicate all this. I'll show you what I can really do.
I think the problem, using Glitter Dust over Lucy's Beam Spam is the animation time. Okay, so she can just move right out. Jeez, man. It's as nasty as it was when we did in the clean save. Keep that away from me. We'll straight up get actual canceled here, but it's okay. We almost got her. See, we did it on hard round to drop, our difficulty. That's the power of a boss killer Angela build. It puts her in her place if you manage to get enough hits off, like getting shut down. Oh, went the wrong way. Anyway, the hardest one is that way. We don't need to go back and get her for the rest. I never noticed her shivering before. And since we already have the ability, we don't need, get it again. Although I do think it would have been a bit of an interesting thing if you could upgrade reclears, abilities like this. Okay, so let's say this, since it's our second time, we could have upgraded it to level 2 or 3, depending on how many times you reclear the game with that party member and that ability. That's something I think they could have done. Allowed you to power up abilities over and over, for eventual, no future runs. That honestly probably could have been interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if there was a mod for it though. That increases, that rebounces these things because people love modding Square games.
Do you know where we can find the kind sphere, Riesz? I suppose Alma might have an idea. She was a trusted friend of my parents, after all.
Oh my, Your Highness!
Alma, have you ever heard it may be a keep?
An heirloom. Yes, I may have His late Majesty, King Joster.
The Somnosa Meadow?
How convenient it was in the meadow that we're all immune to now as part of the story.
I'm tired.
Nature or
The area is clear of threats. We have earned a rest. We want to be full
nature
health
or
for this battle. We cannot delay. I'm tired. Feed on. We cannot delay.
time to work together, everyone.
I will not hold back. It is safer to have money on hand. Here! Get this! I see lance attacks are your specialty as well. The princess and the captain of the Amazon Guard. I swear that I will win this fight! I am
Sure is Honeybee Lovely in here. I don't remember I made that joke the first time around, but yeah, I'm making it now.
Moon energy.
devastation of Hex's rain
And what are you weak against? Interesting. No weaknesses?
Sorry about that.
There we go. None of that now. Man, good thing it's so close by.
Loyal. It's not here.
Yeah, so
Oh,
Jessica, how are you doing?
yes. I'm not quite back to normal.
Do you have any leads? Your friend supposedly hid a lot of treasure, right?
Don't worry. I have a hunch. Let's keep moving. Hang on, everyone. That was a pretty huge trap, you know. Guess it has to match the scale of the treasure it's protecting. Give me a break. This thing is huge! Gee, thanks, Eagle. Sure didn't want anyone to touch this stuff.
You like walking away?
Okay.
Power
Turn away. How was that? Beautiful, am I right?
Don't be sensational. Rain this rain down. Come on, at least try. Oh, that wall.
There we go. Easy peasy. Alright, time to go get class 4.
All the class items. Let's go back to Grand Croix.
Let's not just go get, class 4 upgrades. I actually do kind of wonder if you have to go back to him in order to unlock, or you can just go straight to the Mana statue. We're about to find out.
We should continue on our journey as planned. It is unwise to get in a...
No time for this! Still wish you'd never crossed paths with us. No time for this!
Who is switching classes?
Let's see.
Try to switch your class.
You did not need to go back to talk to him. You can just go right to it. Okay. But you had to talk to him in order to access it anyway. Access Anise's Stockade. Alright, so inhibit like a Finner and attack power of Dragon Master. Oh, okay, that's interesting. Didn't remember her having that locked ability, but that makes her very viable in an in-game Cavern Counter-Strike, class strike build. I don't know why I said Counter-Strike. Muscle memory in the head. But that is honestly really cool, isn't it? I imagine you can game it to where it's always Kevin or Riesz. I'm not a fan of how scantily clad Riesz's dark classes get. Angelus are pretty bad about that too. That's why I use Meteorite always. Once it's unlocked. It just feels like the true Riesz appearance anyway to me. Either that or Starlancer.
Who is switching classes? Try to switch your class.
So, support of a nomad, versatility of a rogue. Now look at that. That honestly, Wardenkeep is like really strong if you want to do a passive buff party. Because if you get debuffed, bam, watch it for stat increase. Thing is, I don't remember if it's any stat debuff on a party member or only on Hawkeye. Oh, and I forgot to check the stats. Well, it doesn't matter. Looking straight out of Final Fantasy 1480. I am like 90% sure that is a glam. I'm pretty sure that chest piece exists, including the cape. In fact, now I think about it, that is a red mage item, isn't it? Just with different colors. That reminds me of the level 70 or 80 piece. We've already seen this, so we can skip it here. So this does change the Anise fight significantly because it's Mimicqueen plus Archmage. Mimicqueen evolving off Archmage, and we have access to Riesz debuffing. That fight is going to be very different now when we get to it. So we can largely ignore intelligence, but honestly, if I remembered, intelligence was not going to be a good pick on her, we would have went to 27 instead of 33. Bad luck, however, yeah. Yes, go ahead, straight all the way down to bad luck. Get that one. Let's see. And honestly, you might want to consider it. She's not really, magic point starved, but it's something to consider. And honestly, I would just sit at 21 or 27 for now, because she's not that starved for it, and you get a lot of mileage out of making her real strength heavy. Because after if I remember correctly, what I said was she's like she should be second best after Cavern for class strike builds, because she gets access to, depending on which path you go, very strong ones. As we've seen, that aerial lance has proven to be very useful. I forgot how strong and stupid good it was. Oh, we can just make that, you got level 3, yeah, just put that there. That might honestly be a good option for her. Alright, so Hawkeye now. Notice he doesn't really get anything decent, in his light evolution path. Toxic. I don't think I've ever found a use for toxic. It sounds like a good idea, but there's better ways to reliably put out poison depending on which path you would go with. He gets poison abilities in his upgrades either way. As far as I know, you can always get poison with Hawk's light, light side, but it just takes a little different. Kind of like how Angela's Mimicqueen always gets Judge and Tough. Notice when he gets the AoE boost, all boost. So this is what I would suggest doing, is looking at these and start putting towards there. Notice he doesn't really get anything different in spirit. And his luck is, yeah. So I would just suggest, put enough points in for some of the boosts. It'll be a while before you get the defense ones. And this makes Hawkeye's light side very useful for all of melee Unca Bunga party, like with Cavern, Riesz, and Hawkeye, or making him real nice tank option with Duran as a tank, as a paladin or something. Yeah, look at that. He can make Duran super tanky with little effort. Now this is, I feel like this is a good chain ability to pick up for if you don't intend to use Hawkeye. So we're going to go ahead and pick that up. Because the way I interpret it is it takes into account debuffs. And not just something like poison or anything like that. Honestly, you can just put whatever for Hawkeye at this point, because Wardenkeep, he's there for buffing. That's plain and simple. He's there to get your team buffed up. And I don't think he gets access to magic, attack up for all. I think that's a Charlotte and Angela thing. We are going to put enough points in to get the Judge too, because this is what we have her for. She is a boss killer now. And you can see she's had the same things as otherwise that she got with, the normal, the first run. So we'll have to put that on for, clearing that, lower level mobs and all that. She'll be a good AoE clearer while we're getting up. And we are probably going to do, when we get to a certain farm spot in Nisake, we're probably going to do a little bit of farming there, because we want to get a bunch of seeds. We're pulling for seeds to get a gear. Not to mention we're also pulling for mystery class, seeds for future runs. Because more than likely, I'm going to take this save into expert and then eventually future for Sweatlord run. Because I believe this save is actually better off than the Let's Play. As there's very little missing from between the two. Let's see. What else do I want to put it? Eventually you don't need to go higher than Judge 2. Probably should just finish out, maxing out her intelligence, then luck. Now I think about it, I think the really gamey thing would have been to not make her Archmage, but make her Grand Diviner again, and then Mystic Queen. But you can't do that with the Goddess Scales, because the reason why you would want to consider it is for the extra tough. Since tough stacks of tough 2, that's a incredible amount of AoE damage that you could put out on enemy spawns. But at the same time, we're so strong, we shouldn't need to do that, even on hard. Now, on a expert or no future, I could see that being something worth considering, because the stats should be so high that because if you look at our Let's Play, we tried to do expert mode for Dark Prince, and we get walled so hard. It was absurd. We ended up calling it off around Dolan. He was just too much, and so we put him down hard, and then we cleared the rest of that run. But that is because we were horribly underprepared for what expert actually had. So yeah, and we're gonna go run over to Petal real quick to get item, our weapons, because now that we're class 4, we got extra access to new ones. I really wish we could, equip gear in the sky, go in the menu of sky, but it won't even let us do that. Hey, where is Peta? There we go.
Welcome. What interests ya?
I'll make use of this.
I have an eye for quality.
Ready to make your purchase?
This is useful.
Come again.
Welcome. Come, take a look.
I love shopping. I'll make use of this.
Looks useful. I have an eye for quality.
Always good to have a spare.
I had wanted this.
Always good to have a spare.
This is useful.
Come again.
Did we never get her weapon? Oh, we never got her. Oh, see, we got the Queen Guard, but not the other. So, ooh. Kind of interesting that her light, Starlancer gear is higher than that, but then again, we haven't gotten, the weapons drops. Yeah, it makes sense. Hit the wrong button. Why is this area considered a combat zone? Should just be a town like everybody else.
With the strength of class 4, now that Anise has awake, do not delay. You must.
Wait, could that laugh?
Come on. You just want to get this off the screen. Also want to clear out our seeds real quick. We're probably not going to get what we're looking for. At the same time, yeah, it's alright.
Guess an evil witch can make her place look however she wants.
These monsters don't look easy to defeat. Yes. Please be careful as we proceed.
Oh, we did get something. Nice. And stuff to sell too. Nobody else thinks it's weird that she can just go in and out freely like this.
Fine then. Here I go. This annoyance guy. Give me strength for you.
Oh, I forgot how cool this was! Damn! Let's charge up our class strike a bit.
Let us work together to defeat the enemy. Hang on.
Let's say we had these trick dads that was good for leveling as well.
You wish you'd never tried that with us.
That was hardly worth the trouble.
There we go. Alright, so this is probably the easiest spot to reach the Black Rabite with. See? It even warns you this is no wusses allowed zone. You know it's a bad sign when a game asks you twice if you're certain. The killer rabbit or carrying the bog. Anybody got a holy hand grenade? So originally he was a super boss that was only available on the Dragon Emperor path. Notice he absorbs light and dark, so yeah, you can't use those against him.
Don't keep me waiting.
Sorry about that. Lunar radiance.
This is goodbye.
Keep him debuffed. It's imperative that you keep him debuffed, or he will mess you up. You notice he's doing this even with us debuffing him. He is meant to be the hardest challenge, even harder than Anise.
That one was on me. That stings. Lunatic.
Don't keep me waiting.
Woohoo! Where is he? There he is. Oh, he can summon those, by the way. He's almost down, though. You almost have him down, see? He almost has us down. Hmm. Oh, this is gonna suck. Whoa, we have no way of getting people up. So yeah, he can do this. He's by far meant to be the hardest boss. It's honestly recommended to come in at the level 90s range just because, yeah. Yep. That's why I think, we actually did, really well. Considering we do not have our best and slotted weapons and gear, and we're coming to straight after Class 4, which is 6 levels below him. So this is mostly to show the fight, and yes, we will be coming back to clear him properly. But most likely, what we're going to do is first off, let's get out of here. We're going to go in and farm for a bit. So probably get to the 90s range. So we're going to get to, see where the Altina range is. Remember correctly, the Altina was first one. Let me pause. Let me tab out. Yeah, okay, so Falsina, then Navarro, then... Okay, third... Altina's all the way in, alright. So let's go ahead and just clear most of that out. Oh, yeah, there we go. Let's see, we want to put... Yeah, okay, we got double lucky find, okay. Oh, we never... we should have done double judge. I think if we had double judge, we would have won that. I think we would have won that fight if we had double judge. As far as I know, it stacks. It didn't rather multiply. It stacks rather than multiplies. Yeah, I don't know why I can't say that. I guess because I never actually had to say it. But so instead of like 37% with the 2, it's more like 50%.
This must be an illusory world. Is nothing but a heartless monster.
So we have the 2 modern rings. We could get a third one if we ever decide to. We want to do 3 women. Nah, yeah, we will have to get that there, but we need to find a bracelet for male characters in the future. Just use Riesz.
Sorry about that.
Wow! We actually beat that monster. Prepare.
We're not in good enough condition to fight right now.
Not hold back.
finishing blow.
Continue on our journey as planned. My fight. No need to trouble yourself.
We're getting too good for these guys. a brawl like this? Even if it is an illusion. How do you like me at my best? How is that? Beautiful. How do you like me at my best? Time to work together, everyone. Okay. Last words. Don't turn away. How is that? Beautiful. Am I right?
You won't have your way. Allow me.
Sorry about that.
It is safer to have money on hand.
All right, so you can see we are having trouble here. But it's not that much trouble.
We're getting too good for these guys. Work together, everyone. Take a look.
I'm just getting started. I know what to do. Prepare.
Don't turn away. Try me. How is that? Beautiful. Am I right?
Be on.
Sorry about that. Lunacy. Poison bolt.
I think we're getting stronger. Fine then. Here I go. This is how it is done in Lord. Well done.
No need to stick around after a win. Still wish you'd never crossed paths with us. We're getting too good for these guys. Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go.
We don't
Ah, this feels so nice.
Come on! Let's spend some of that hard-earned money.
Keep on giving me these items.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way. Sorry about that. Take a look.
Cannot allow
Oh, for
do.
now we killed him.
Energy is amazing. I feel so powerful. We should work together to defeat this crazy. This much money, we can buy whatever we want.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way. Here we go.
Absorb that, little buddy.
Fine then. You're no thanks. Careful! It's the enemy.
Not too bad.
Hostile entities. Be careful. Like for you. You won't have your way.
Lunar radius.
Devastation! Right down!
I really wonder why we are able to see light and day during in here. It's like so weird, right? I'm gonna check that farm spot real quick. I'm pretty sure it's inside Dream Athena. Okay, so it's the Altina area. Alright, so it is Dream Altina. cash out what we got as well. Oh, stuff to sell.
No way! This can't be Altina. It has to be an illusion. Aid me now, Heston!
That one put it on me.
Not bad.
Okay, leave it to me.
Don't keep me waiting. This might sting. Finally. We don't have to be on guard for now.
You wish you'd never crossed paths with us.
And Zable isn't funny, not bad.
Man, did you see that critical hit?
Nature or time to work together, everyone.
Take it now, Heston!
Okay, leave it to me. Nature makes the world go round.
Don't keep me waiting.
Let me see. Wonder if we went too far. I don't think we've reached a spot. So it's this spot. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Never crossed paths with us.
Makes sense we're leaving the castle in reverse.
How's that for a finishing blow? You wish you never crossed paths with us. Crystalline.
Yep, yeah, I can see why this is a great spot.
Wardenkeep is amazing. I feel so powerful. This is how it is done in the...
I'll take point and go here to you. Take a look. Make no mistake, I'm stronger.
Damn, they really respawn fast.
Took care of that.
We should work together to defeat this. Time to retreat. Oh, good. We don't have to be on guard for now.
Watch out for the enemy. Is it over? That's disappointing.
Man, we were missing out the first couple times.
Come on. Let's help each other. Allow me. I will not hold back.
I'll take point and go here to you.
We must continue to triumph.
Wow, I've never actually seen them do a doppelganger of the player characters. At least I don't think I have.
How's that for a finishing blow?
How dare she use the beauty of Laurent as her plaything? journey.
She sounds so corny when she says that, but at the same time, so adorable. Oh, I forgot to which way is the puzzle. Sweet. Got through very quickly. Finally, last area. Then we're gonna go back and farm.
Gotta get this nuisance out of the way before we can go. Take a look. I'll knock you off your feet. How's that for a finishing blow?
I think we should spend our earnings on items for the journey.
Let's try to find that mana bracelet while we're here.
Hostile entity! Be careful! We have improved greatly.
Still wish you'd never crossed paths with us.
Done and
Aw, is it over? That's disappointing. Still wish you'd never crossed paths with us. Sorry about that. I hate to pick on such weak targets, but...
Not sure I was supposed to get over there. Yeah, Dream Ferolio is just as awful as the regular one. Yeah, I don't think we can reach where we need to go from here. Oh, there it is. Cool. We don't have to mess around here anymore. All right, easy peasy.
The presence of evil is getting stronger. Anise must be getting close. Be careful from here on out.
Ah, there we go. You know, I haven't gotten his weapon though. So we got 60% bonus to them. Okay, okay. Because, you know, for when I said, as far as I know, it stacks, you know, additively rather than multiplicatively. Ha! Got it! We're going to save. We'll be back when it's time to finish it out. Black Rabite and Anise are next. Be part of this VOD. But we're going to do off-screen grinding. So we'll see you real soon. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Alright, so we got our off-screen grinding done. Basically found... We ended up getting... let's see, yeah. We got best weapon and armor. Yeah. I don't believe that's actually her best... head slot item for that quest, but we did get her best, the rest of it as well as best weapon. His best weapon, we got his best gear. I'm not sure about the elemental rod though. I can't remember if it was or not. You can take a quick look. Take a quick look at our clear, let's play save. Because I believe that is not the best weapon for Mimicqueen. And yeah, notice we somehow had a weirder setup here. I think we actually had that for because remember, Black Rabite likes to do that, and I don't remember us seeing that when we were trying it. Okay, so I guess we elemental ring was it? And honestly, I'm not sure what I was doing with this setup, so yeah. I really don't know what I was doing. Alright, so now we're going to take care of Anise. This will be a much faster kill than even with Kevin, because while Kevin took her down to 50% in one blast, it's much easier to do stuff here with Angela because of Mimicqueen and Lucent Beam. We're going to take care of this, and then we're going to show you why you do the time trials with Angela in a Riesz playthrough, and then we're going to go take care of Black Rabite. Oh, I thought for some reason I thought we were still on Riesz. Whoops.
So this is Anise the Witch. Her power is almost on par with the goddess of mana. Is this it? Do not worry. We are not the type to back down. We will protect the world we love from evil. Don't.
There we go.
Come destruction.
Here we go.
And honestly, you know, even if she does debuff you, yeah, I don't think it really matters as much. Because, you know, at this point, you should be doing so much damage it doesn't matter. See, she's getting crushed. And you see how this plays out similar to the first run, where we had Angela as our main character, but here we have access to Judge and boss killing combos. And now, with that combination, we're gonna have some real fun. First, though, we gotta get her back up. Look how much damage we're doing. This is why I kept saying wait for Angela round 2. Look at that! Look at that! That is why you wait for Angela round 2 with her on Archmage involved in the Mimicqueen. Because she will straight up insta-kill. Almost, anyway. And while it is pretty meme and funny to do with Kevin, Angela does it more easily. Because Angela does not need the setup that Kevin does. That is the big difference between Kevin and Angela for a quick killing an Anise. Not to mention, Angela, no matter which path you go with, she always has access to Lucent Beam. So now we're going to go back and do the time trial so we can get those abilities. As you can see them there. You know, we've already got, well, yeah, we got 2 of them from doing it normally. you know, if we want to be more reliable on this, we're going to need to make sure we have buffs in our inventory. Because Riesz is not Starlancer this time, which means we cannot keep refreshing it or otherwise canceling out the buff. Let's see. We don't need any elemental claws because, again, we're not meleeing her to death. And I'm not actually sure you can use a lunatic or Luna icon cheese here. I believe you can't really do it. You have to do it without doing that. But you can, of course, debuff her and all.
Too bad. Lunatic.
Of course, it would help if we got you. I'd be doing this. It's okay. Fortunately, her phase 2 will go down very quickly. We just gotta get. I think, if I remember correctly, phase 1 was the hardest one to do. Okay, remember the timer stops when you hit the phase change. And also it stops when you go into the menu. There you go. Look at that. Look how fast that was. Again, this is why you wait for Angela Archmage. Because by the time you should be doing this, which would be in a Dark Prince playthrough, if you do it the order I said to, you'll have access to the first and second ones. Well, you only need the first one, really, because Cactus Soul exists. But if you wait until Dark Prince, then you have, when you're ready to do Expert or No Future, you already have all the really hard ones to get. And it'll also, it'll re-award it, but, it's not... Okay, I should rephrase what I'm going to say ahead of time. Basically, it's going to give you the chain ability again. It doesn't upgrade it or anything, but it doesn't take it away if you don't do the mission before going to New Game Plus, as you may have noticed.
Allow me.
So debuff. You basically want to get Anise to a stun state in phase 1 that we could quickly pop her and not have to worry about her jumping around so much. And keep her debuffed. She hits hard even though we're close in the 90s. Ah, there we go. Fortunately, we slowed down too much. You had to be, below a minute or so in her first form. Okay, and unless we got debuff on us as well, so that's not helping. Now, this might actually be a wash, unfortunately. Well, it's not a wash for, yeah. It's a 4-minute one, sorry. But you can see how wild it can get randomly do no fault of the player. I think it's just because you spent too much time on phase 1. Phase 2 is by far the easier one, but you just gotta get through phase 1 quickly. And that can't slow you down. And you want to get her before she can do that. So basically catch her before she hits her DPS check. Okay, so did we just not hit anything with that? I'm kind of confused there. I don't think I've ever seen it where it just didn't hit anything.
Don't keep me waiting.
There. So we just caveman rushed that last bit. So if you want to get the 2-minute one, we gotta be more attentive. And that's the second one. There is a third one we will be getting. So it's actually an interesting chain ability because if you're stuck without healing for some reason or another, it's very good. But I don't think I've ever actually seen it being recommended. It's not like a Chaos Protection, which can combo with Cactus Soul, be absurd. We're gonna go replenish our stuff real quick. By that I mean we're gonna go and get more class strike gauge.
Greatly.
So this is the toughest one of the trials by far, because it entirely depends on whether or not you get shafted too much in phase 1. As soon as crystal goes down, attack her. You don't need to take them all down, just get one. But she jumps around so much. And she can be real hard to target sometimes because, again, she teleports so much.
Moon energy. Sorry about that.
So yeah, we got bogged down too much. We did get the stun off though. Okay, so we might actually get it. We're gonna need to switch to Riesz quickly to debuff. Or better, we can just control from here. Wow, so yeah, this is what I was saying about it being volatile. Anise could be either extremely quick and easy, or she could pull that. And I'm not really sure how we can how that's manipulable. Like, there's got to be a way to manipulate that correctly. But she's very volatile. It's generally why I say if you're trying to do the time trial speed in the 90s, as close to level cap as you can, just for safety. Can do it with lower levels and everything. And you see that our first one got a sub 2-minute kill, but she is extremely volatile. Okay, 7 seconds shaved off. It's good. It's still sloppy, but we did better. Okay, we're halfway there. Look at all these critical hits. There you go. There you go. See? So the only reason why we did not get last time was because we got Anise correction. She went volatile and just decided, nope, not this time, son. So yeah, that's how you do it. You have to wait for Angela because it's so much easier with Archmage into Mystic Queen, just because you can have such huge bonus damage versus bosses. And that is something that is actually a very interesting ability. I believe this is one taken away in No Future though. And I don't know what it means by kindred spirits. Like, what is that? It's something we've never seen access to. Rather, I shouldn't say access. It's something we've never seen. Whereas if you look at all the other abilities, yeah, look at it. See, Riesz, Duran, Loki. Yeah, they all have people we've actually seen in game at some point. Either through battle or as an NPC or something like that. Yeah, but see, even Anise. Yeah, it's like, who are the kindred spirits? It's never explained. Anyway, now we got that done. We're gonna save. Now we're gonna go head all the way back over to Dark Palace. Ooh.
Okay.
Don't keep me. Allow me.
Yep. I should say, sorry, not Dark Palace, Dark Castle. And we're gonna go take on the Black Rabite. So we shouldn't need to because we just took out Anise. And consider how fast you killed her versus, yeah, we should be good now on that. So when you decide to take on the Black Rabite, no matter which path you're on, you can fight him now versus the original where it was only Dragon's Maw, meaning you had to be on Dragon Emperor in order to take him on. Now when you decide to go back, you can go to the the Black Rabite statue outside the final dungeon. It will take you straight inside to the final dungeons area, and over here, Black Rabite as before. So we fought the Black Rabite before. We almost got him, but this time we'll get him because we have a better setup.
Don't keep me waiting.
Remember, you cannot use dark or light magic against him. He absorbs. So we just have to be using a glitter dust.
Sorry about that.
Look at that. Look how fast he's going down. This is the power of Mystic Queen Angela of a boss killer build. Now, funny enough, considering the whole light and dark absorption here, Cavern is actually probably a better choice for this. Okay, so he just did again. Cute. Did he do that before? Oh, we are in trouble, huh? Oh, that's cute.
Leave it to me.
Okay, we got him though. Look how low he is. He's got multiple DPS checks. That's just cheating. Did we have to? Did he do this to us in the Let's Play? I feel like he didn't, but. Oh, there he is. I was wondering where he's at. He is pissed. I think we hit an enrage. Woo, man. So yeah, the Black Rabite is he's tough. He is meant to be the toughest boss, tougher than Anise. But he will go down quickly if you're using a boss killing Anise build. You'll probably do well against Black Rabite. Look at that. Look at the speed bonus. I forgot about that. So you get a new ability when you clear the Black Rabite for the first time, and an achievement. Now notice what that is. Obsidian Power. It gives you 0 It means you need 0 MP to pop off a move, which can be extremely devastating depending on what you're doing. I don't know what builds use it, but I imagine certain boss-killing Angela builds do. Because he saw MP is still a concern even as Mystic Queen. So that is honestly it. The only things left at this point would be for runs on Expert and No Future, which require a lot of studying. That officially goes into the Sweatlord area. So if you want to see it, you have to tune into the Sweatlord, the Tryhard Chronicles. That being said, with the Black Rabite and Anise both dead defeated on both the regular clear as well as the time trials for her, and then a regular clear on him. That is it for Trials of Mana. There is nothing left to teach in the game other than very specific mechanical things or interactions, which obviously that's not the scope of this. That being said, I don't know which one's our next one for the Get Good Chronicles, aka Let's Learn. But it'll probably be an RPG, because, Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.